Good morning. Welcome to Mini Medi. There's a lot of noise you're going to be hearing outside, but I want to do a brief little talk. And if the noise settles down, I'll do a quick little meditation. But I did want to talk briefly about fear and faith. Basically, I don't think you can really have both at the same time. So in them times of fear and how fear can take us over, and believe me, I have a lot of experience with that, whether it's fear of your own death, fear of a loved one, family member's death, fear of some type of loss, fear of, like the worst case scenario, fear of not being able to get the job you want, fear of passing a math test, fear that your significant other is maybe stepping out on you, fear of failure, whatever that fear is, it's always some type of lack. I heard someone say fear is false evidence appearing real, and I believe there's another acronym, I'm not sure what it is, but I always have used that false evidence appearing real as a valuable tool, because it's true. And there's a lower energy that exists in the world that does try to capture our attention and drag us down in our feeling and our emotions. And fear is a good way to get in there quick and drag us down and drag all our thoughts down. It's kind of like a snowball effect. You have one thought and it can just spiral out of control and accumulate, and then that's like all we see. Perception is everything. So even when you're having conflicts with other people, remember to try to see their perspective, because everyone has one, and how we decide what vantage point to look at our problems, and try as quickly as possible to get into solution orientation. And that's where faith, because faith, if you could probably ask 10 different people what faith is, and you're probably going to hear 10 different answers. So you have to come to your own definitions on pretty much every word that exists, it seems like. But for me, faith, you really have to sometimes work for it, right? So you really need to believe. Like for me, I have to believe in what I can't see, and that is very difficult for someone who likes tangible. Look, I can, touch this table, and I can see this. My senses. It's easier to have faith in things you can perceive, correct? But faith is actually almost like blind faith. I have to have faith that the good is coming, even though I don't see it, I don't feel it, touch it, taste it. I just have to believe that the good that I have prayed for is on its way, and that there's these hidden forces, beings, energy arranging everything to make it occur and happen, and just keep that faith, and it'll happen quicker. If I lose my faith or have any doubts, it disappears and it won't come forth. So it's very freaking interesting though, because I do actually believe in things happening and me making them happen with, and it's all to me about energy work and energy. So keep that faith. Faith is an energy, fear is its own energy. And we all know there's healthy fear, and there's also healthy faith, and there's also unhealthy fear, and a lot of unhealthy fear, and there's probably unhealthy faith. Depends, right? Because as long as no one is getting harmed, because that's always going to be my thing. No one or nothing, because we do so much damage to the earth and to each other and to our own minds by what we think about so much throughout the day. Please try to attune yourself to the more of the higher scale of the emotional scale of love, peace, generosity, grace, gratitude, happiness. And I would think the middle ground there is hope. So if you don't even have a feeling of hope, please, please, please reach out to someone, because if you're just feeling a disconnect or lonely or depressed, and hopeless, it's negative, almost all the time, you really need help. And we all need help from time to time. So please get that help. And if you are embarrassed or ashamed, you can reach out. There are resources that you might not be aware of, so you can call 800 numbers, prayer lines in the meantime if you refuse to go see a therapist, a psychiatrist. Please don't have excuses like you can't pay for it or whatever, because there's free resources available. Do your research, but definitely call 800 numbers to start if you are on that scale. But for now, and pray. The power of prayer is pretty spectacular. Even if you don't even believe it, it doesn't even matter a lot of times if you believe it or not. But try to continue to keep your eye on the prize and pray for faith and focus on faith. Things you cannot see, believing they're happening, they're coming true, and stop dwelling on fear or how come, why not, or it's not going to. No. All those thoughts carry their own energy, so keep your thoughts in higher energy. Yes, it can happen. Yes, my dream come true. Yes, you know what? Other people have had healings for this, and this, and they were initially told you're gonna die from this, and that, and then miracles happen. Prayer groups, you could change your destiny if you just believe. And and that's not to put the blame on people, you have attracted all of that stuff. I'm just not a person who does that. Wherever you are right here in life, you have to accept this is where you are. Okay, take a deep breath and focus on one area at a time, and you can get through it. It's more manageable. But utilize the resources and the people that are around you. Reach out. You can look things up. And you're going to be amazed to realize that everybody at times in their life feels exactly how you feel if you're not feeling very good today. And know that you can actually come out the other side and be better for it. So we're just going to do a quick little meditation and just close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Hold your hands out in front of you, palms up, and inhale. 1 more. And release. And I just claim my faith today and focus on faith and let go of fear. Fear is just trying to get my attention and drag me down, and I refuse to stay stuck in that energy. It's just not healthy, and I am not going to carry around that toxic energy. Today I claim my best self, and even though I can't see it or touch it or perceive it yet, I have a blind faith that I know things are going to manifest in the physical form for me, and things are actually getting moved around right here and now in order to make those things happen, and my dreams are coming true. I am so happy and grateful and uplifted because I know I have that faith within me wholly, and I am just so proud that I have faith and belief in myself, my ideas, my most positive dreams, and I know that other people can also have their dreams come true. And I pray for others and ask that others stay in their faith, and I can perceive in my imagination as my dreams are already manifested in here now, and they've come true, and I just continue on my faith path, and I am so happy and grateful. And I take a deep breath and release and open my eyes and say thank you, thank you, thank you. And I do apologize to you all for the extra noise. This is my normal tape day, but I can't control. They're cutting trees down. I live in the woods, and I wish they would cut some of mine down. I should run out there, but I actually missed one of my... That's funny. Oh, maybe they're going to come and ask me. Ooh. I actually did miss one of my tape days because I had stitches in my mouth, and now I'm all healed. So thank you for... Some of you noticed that, so I thank you for all my new subscribers, and I hope you're enjoying them. And as I always say, if there's any topics that you would like me to discuss, I would be honored. Just put it out there, send me a little note, and I will definitely be more than honored to do that. I love to learn, and I've just been exposed to so many spiritual teachers. I feel like I have an abundance of their information I can just channel here through this channel. And please subscribe if you haven't already, or if you know anybody who might be interested in short little meditations so you don't have to spend like a whole hour on these. Are very helpful and beneficial, and I will see you next time. Yeah, you have a beautiful day.